and welcome back to the allotment. It's been a while. Yeah, got busy with life. So, quite a bit's happened. So I'll talk you through it. So strawberries are still going strong, still happy, still getting loads. The fig tree wasn't really happy this year. Didn't really do a great deal. So we've got a couple of spring onions left in there that we've probably left in slightly too long. And then the asparagus, it's its first year, so we've not been able to pick any, but a couple of years and we should be able to. The pawpaw tree is the pawpaw tree. It does nothing as usual. So we didn't get any peaches. We didn't get any almonds.
Yeah, we won't this year.
But we won't this year because it's too early. We did get some blackberries. Blackberries. So that was good. We had a tree die on us, so we're in the process of replacing. What was this one again?
Apricot.
Apricot, yes, but it's too new to do anything. So the gooseberry bush is still growing first year, so it's fine. We've got quite a few pears growing. I'm not quite sure when I'm allowed to take them though, so but I'm excited for that. We overcrowded the tomato plants and they are not happy, so note to self, don't overcrowd tomato plants. Again, didn't get anything on the peach tree. That black blueberry bush has died, so we're going to be replacing it. What's the tree? Pomegranate tree, which we got given as a wedding present, so that's exciting. That was the early blueberry bush, so it's been done and gone. We've still got quite a few blueberries on the go, which is nice. This is our haul from today. So we have strawberries, a little bit of broccoli left, beans, raspberries, tomatoes, blueberries. I've took a head, one of the heads, I would assume it's a head of celery, and then a bucket of sweet corn. So, yes. Anyway, our wild garden is wild garden. The bees have loved it though, it's been lovely. In the greenhouse, the cucumber is pretty much done now, but we've still got a couple of cucumbers on there. Hang on. There we go. There it is. So we've still got a few cucumbers on there, so we're just going to leave it. We have some watermelons, yes, and we have jalapenos, which I thought these plants had died, so that was a nice surprise. And then we've got our bell peppers. They've all been like black bell peppers and like a chocolatey red. And they've been really nice, to be fair. So yeah, we've got quite a few of those going. And then we have melons as well. So we said this year we have overcrowded this far too much. So next year we're thinking 2 cucumbers, not 3. Probably the same amount of peppers though. And either watermelons or melons, depending on which one we prefer. So we're going to have a taste test at some point. But at least we've got one of each to try. That's the main thing. So we've closed off this plot because it's pretty much done. I'm not sure if these pumpkins are ready yet because they is orange, but the tops have not died off yet, which is what we usually look for. So I'm going to leave them a bit longer. I think they're okay. We've got a plot of kind of miscellaneous, really. We've got lamb's lettuce. We've got some cabbages, spring onions, radish, pak choy, Swiss chard. We kind of, because the plot was finished so early, we just kind of chucked a load of stuff in and hope for the best. So whatever we get is a bonus. We have cabbages. These are doing amazing. Look at these. I'm so excited. And then the red cabbages there. We had to take a cabbage out of the corner because the slugs had got in. Slugs or snails, not sure which, but one had basically devoured it and laid all its eggs in it. So the potatoes. We've had to dig out half of them because they have blight. We're going to leave these ones in because we still do have 2 plants that are growing. The rest seem to have kind of died of blight, but we're just going to see. We've got nothing else to chuck in there, so we might as well just leave it, see how it gets on. The Brussels sprouts are very happy, so we've started to get the Brussels sprouts on the plant, which is nice. And then pumpkins again, and we've actually got a new pumpkin growing. So that's pretty cool. So we thought if we dig this out, we can put the tarp down, let it grow over it, and it'll be happy. Yes. Carrots. These are some, considering the amount of a pain in the arse they were to get going, because what, 3 times we tried, where the seeds would just not grow, and we ended up doing it by soaking them in water and then putting them on a damp kitchen roll and then leaving them for a week in damp kitchen roll to try and get them to germinate, which does seem to have worked, which is good because the carrots themselves are like monsters. I saw one, we haven't picked any yet. Well, actually no, that's a lie, I did pick some when we had them for our dinner, but yeah, like, there's monster carrots, so they are going to do rather nice. So yes, and for the first year the leeks have grown. Yes. We've always struggled with these leeks, but this year they've grown, so yes. The sunflowers have taken over, and while they are lovely and the bees love them, we have said next year we're not going to let them take over, and if we want to grow them, we're going to kind of grow them where we want, because they were in here last year, as you can see, the birds have been nibbling at them, and then they just throw the seeds all over, which is nice. And then we've had some they're French beans, but they've been black this year, so they've been a new variety, haven't they? Which they've just been happily growing down here, but we picked most of them, so yeah. And then we've got some runner beans still growing, but most of them we're just kind of leaving on the plant to harvest for the actual beans themselves, because these are going to be far too tough now. And then the celery is still growing down the bottom. The raspberries. Something got in and jumped in the raspberries, and it pretty much destroyed it. So we've not actually had that many this year, which has been a joy. So yes, yeah. Kale it's just gone mental, to be fair, but it's actually rather nice, and very excited for this. Look at those Swedes. They are amazing. We grew some last year and they were tiny, and we've heard Swedes are quite hard to grow, but David is a very big lover of a Swede. In fact, our favourite carvery that we only go to because they serve mashed Swede. So we are very, very excited for these. I can't believe how big they are. Oh. And then we've got Swiss chard, coloured Swiss chard, normal Swiss chard. And then the beetroot hasn't been happy this year at all. Don't know why. And then the sweet corn, which we've just harvested. We've got a few little ones left on there because it doesn't feel like there's anything in them, but I don't know if we'll get anything from them. So currant bushes are currant bushes, they're just happily chilling. We kept the netting on because the apples have a habit of falling onto them. So we keep this on here to kind of grab the fallen apples. These apples should be ready to pick soon, actually. So that might be a job for next week. And then the crabapple tree in the background. And the eating apples. Not been happy, the eating apples. Don't know why. I mean, at the back of us, there's a few eating apples as well. So, because this isn't technically our land, it's just chills out here, and somebody's mowed it. Somebody's mowed it. It's not what you expect to see. But yeah, there's a couple of apples chilling out back there, so that's not too bad. So yes, that is an allotment update. Yeah. So hopefully I will do these a bit more often. And I don't think I told David, but we actually hit 100 subscribers the other day. So thank you very much for 100 subscribers. We're glad more than one person wants to watch it. That's quite nice. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there and I will see you in another update. Bye!